Justice Akatsuka, a 17-year-old orphan who endures daily beatings from his grandfather. One day, while defending a homeless man from a group of thugs using the combat techniques drilled into him by his grandfather, the man offers Justice a strange stone with a mysterious painting as a token of gratitude. As soon as Justice holds it, the stone disintegrates, and the design becomes a glowing tattoo embedded in his hand. Confused, he looks for answers, but the man vanishes without a word. The next morning, while rushing to school, he accidentally bumps into a girl named Izzy who punches him hard enough to knock him down. When she helps him up, an electric spark jumps between them. She quickly leaves, warning him to be cautious. Later that day, Justice crosses paths with Izzy again, but this time she steals his phone and flees into an abandoned building. He chases her down, only to be attacked. While fighting back, he realizes she's testing him. Despite his skills, she easily overwhelms him. Afterward, she explains that their tattoos are not ordinary. Each one requires a unique trigger to activate. Hers needs an electric shock. Justice returns home only to be beaten again by his grandfather, who accuses him of being like his late father, strong but too soft to survive. The next day, while walking home with his crush, Talco, Justice spots Izzy following them. He tells Talco to go ahead and confronts Izzy, desperate to learn how to activate his tattoo. She explains that activation varies from person to person. Before they can discuss further, a man charges at them. Justice disables him with his fighting skills, but the man recovers and lands a devastating punch powered by his own tattoo. Izzy reveals he's a member of a US mafia in Japan trying to collect powerful tattoos. Justice engages the man again, but quickly finds himself overpowered by the man's enhanced strength. Pinned to the ground, he starts to surrender until a memory of his father's words reignites his will. Reaching for the enemy, Justice's tattoo activates by absorbing the man's blood, creating a black hole that consumes him entirely. Justice passes out and wakes up in Izzy's hideout, where she and her colleague Tom explain the tattoo's origins. They were stolen from the US military and smuggled into Japan. If Justice refuses to help retrieve them, Izzy threatens to cut off his arm. Justice agrees to join them. While retrieving a box from the basement, he returns to find Tom stabbed by Talco, who is possessed by a tattoo-wielding assassin. Tom explains that Princess Arya of the Salinstan Kingdom plans to eradicate humanity using the tattoos. He urges Justice to use the blood in the box to trigger his powers. As the possessed Talco attacks, Justice fends her off, but struggles to control his strength, resulting in him being stabbed. While the assassin lectures him about Justice, Tom activates his trigger and helps restrain her. Justice headbutts her, and Tom expels the assassin from Talco's body. The assassin recovers and prepares to finish Tom, but Justice, angered by Talco's pain, shields him. Her sword pierces his hand, activating the Voidmaker again and healing his wounds before releasing another black hole that nearly destroys the house. Over the following days, Justice trains with Izzy in her basement. Though constantly defeated, he learns she's actually in her 30s. Her youthful appearance a side effect of her tattoo. She reveals why he is special. Every other person who tried to wield Voidmaker was torn apart by it. He is the only compatible host. Soon after, Izzy and Tom lock Justice and Talco in the basement to prevent them from intervening in a mission. But Justice refuses to stay back. Using his power, he breaks out, accidentally leveling the entire house. With Talco, he rushes to the docks where Izzy is battling assassins. Upon arrival, they encounter the same assassin who once possessed Talco. Justice engages her, using his power to destroy her blade. Though he's temporarily outmatched, Talco suddenly manifests a forehead tattoo and restrains the assassin. Justice falls unconscious and enters a mental void where the tattoo's voice taunts him for failing to kill her. Enraged, he swears to negate even the voice itself, then uses his power to punch the assassin out and save Talco. Princess Arya then appears, offering Justice a place at her side to bring about world peace. He rejects her, and she departs with her assassin. In the following days, Justice trains under Bibi, a powerful fighter and Izzy's ex. Bibi teaches him to master Voidmaker, which can disintegrate anything he focuses on. Justice asks what level of control he needs, and Bibi tells him to begin by making holes in a thread. Despite his progress, Justice continues training his body in martial arts. One day, after exhausting practice with his grandfather, he shares a watermelon with Talco, and they begin dating. Soon they receive intel that Princess Arya is attempting to absorb the power of one of the 4 global tattoo ruins, this one located in Japan. Justice parachutes into the ruins and encounters Cal Shekar, the world's strongest tattoo user and Arya's personal guard. Cal swiftly injures him, but before she can finish him, Bibi arrives to help. Arya suddenly appears and stabs Bibi, revealing she leaked her location to steal their tattoos. Justice's attempt to counter her fails. She nullifies his ability with her tattoo. Izzy tries to shoot Arya, but is restrained. As Bibi falls, he and Justice both call out to their tattoos for more power. Justice breaks free and helps Bibi defeat Cal, but at a cost. Voidmaker devours Bibi's body against Justice's will. Justice kneels in despair. Talco rushes to comfort him, but the assassin, now a monstrous lion, emerges and devours her. Arya leaves with the beast, telling Justice she expects to meet him again. They return to Tokyo, but Justice is broken. He feels powerless and guilty. Weissman, the mysterious man who first gave him the tattoo, reappears. He explains that excessive tattoo use corrupts the soul. When it's fully consumed, the tattoo either takes over or destroys the host. Izzy threatens Weissman, but he convinces them to enter a chamber where Justice can witness Bibi's memories and learn how to erase every tattoo on Earth. Justice trains for a year, honing both his combat and tattoo abilities, often through simulated army battles. Arya later sends him a video inviting him to a ruin in the Grand Canyon. Justice's team splits up during the mission. He and Tom descend into the ruins and confront Cal again. He tricks and injures her, but is wounded in the process. Using Voidmaker to heal, he declares revenge for Talco. After an intense exchange, he defeats her, but Arya appears, now empowered by another ruin. Justice takes pills from Weissman to unlock his tattoo's full potential, tying his hair with Talco's band as a symbol of resolve. The battle begins, but Arya's overwhelming powers leave him no chance. She mocks him, crushes him with a golem, and reveals Weissman used him as a pawn. Despite being severely injured, his friends rescue him. Arya defeats them all and prepares to leave. Justice, refusing to lose anyone else, jumps to save Izzy. Weissman activates the pills, transforming Justice into a monstrous form. The final battle unfolds between 2 beasts, Justice and Arya. Though she initially dominates, Justice awakens inside the monster and begins to fight back, apologizing to his friends for what he has become. With his martial arts experience, he overpowers her in close combat, punching her repeatedly. In a final move, he dives into the princess's monstrous form and destroys her from within. Peace is momentarily restored. This wraps up the anime. Don't forget to like the video and see you in the next one.